morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Kim. Today is Monday, March 8th, 2021. And we begin with an indication that being a prince and princess isn't always the fairy tale it's made out to be. That was the takeaway from a much-hyped interview between Oprah Winfrey and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, better known as Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle. It aired last night and gave a window into what it's like to be part of the British royal family, how the pressure, rules, and non-stop media attention sometimes outweigh the perks of castles, colorful traditions, and shiny tiaras. The televised tell-all was the couple's first since splitting with Buckingham Palace and moving to California. The royals aren't happy with the couple's decision to go public, especially while Harry's grandfather, Prince Philip, is in the hospital, and say the Queen did not stay up to watch it. 9 months after Disney World in Florida threw open its gates, Disneyland in California will do the same. The state announced that the resort can begin welcoming guests at limited capacity as of April 1st. Details and a specific reopening date are expected in the coming days. Further south, another California park has been back in business since January and intends to stay that way. The San Diego Zoo has revealed that 4 of its orangutans and 5 bonobos have already received 2 doses of a coronavirus vaccine made for mammals. Several great apes tested positive months ago, and because the virus can spread between primates and people, the staff wasn't taking any chances. The 9 zoo residents are reportedly the world's first non-humans to be vaccinated. The world's oldest living person just got some new kicks and plans to put them through their paces. 118-year-old Kane Tanaka will help carry the Olympic torch through her hometown in Japan this May on its way to Tokyo for the start of the postponed Summer Games in July. According to CNN, the Supercentenarian's family will push her wheelchair most of the 328-foot journey, but Kane's determined to walk the last few steps on her own before passing the flame to the next runner. Per tradition, the torch gets lit in Greece before traveling hand-to-hand through the host country until it reaches the host city and the Olympic cauldron. Kane's family says she's not necessarily training for her big day, but continues to stay sharp with math games and fizzy drinks. It's an open casting call for space travel. A Japanese billionaire has put out an ad for 8 adventurous souls to join him on the first private flight to loop the moon. Even better, he'll pick up the whole tab. Yasuka Maezawa is looking for companions from a variety of backgrounds to participate in the 6-day SpaceX trip, which is on the books for 2023 and will be, according to CEO Elon Musk, the first commercial flight to ferry humans beyond Earth. All told, about a dozen people will head skyward on the SpaceX Starship, the reusable rocket that blew up for a 3rd time during testing last Thursday. Mr. Musk says not to worry, he'll work out all the kinks and the rocket will be safe by launch. Elsewhere in the universe, NASA's newest rover has taken its first test drive. According to the Associated Press, Perseverance hit the dusty red road on Mars and traveled a whopping 21 feet to check its navigation system. The trip lasted only 33 minutes, but the space agency says it was a rousing success. Longer journeys are in the works. It's 100 miles shorter than usual thanks to the pandemic, but the competition known as the world's last great race is now underway. The Iditarod sled dog run began yesterday on a route that's never been used before. No crowds were on hand for the start, and none will be allowed for the finish. Fans can follow along virtually. And a star-studded lineup has been announced for Sunday's Grammy Awards. Topping the list, Taylor Swift performing live at the event for the first time in 5 years. Also taking the stage, BTS, Billie Eilish, Bad Bunny, and Harry Styles. All of the artists will sing live from the LA Convention Center, but other aspects of the show will be handled remotely. That's it for KidNuz this morning. Now, our KidNuz quiz. Who rattled the royal family by agreeing to a televised interview with Oprah Winfrey? Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle. How far did the Perseverance rover travel on its first Mars test run? 21 feet. How old is the oldest person in the world? 118, and she's due to carry the Olympic torch through her Japanese hometown. Some apes at the San Diego Zoo received what? Two doses of a coronavirus vaccine. In One for the Road, as if descending 5,000 feet down Yosemite's Half Dome isn't hard enough in hiking boots, two fearless athletes did it on skis and without safety ropes, something so spine-tingling it's never been done before. Last month, Jason Torlano and Zach Milligan hiked up, camped out, and woke to 2 to 3 inches of powder, just enough to give it a try. In the video, the pair takes turns shaving down the icy slope sideways, and when they ran out of snow, which happened at 3 different points in the 5-hour journey, they had to rappel down the treacherous face of bare rock. According to NPR, the heart-racing trek fulfilled Torlano's childhood dream. Instead of completely checking that box, though, he's already eyeing another snow-filled chute for what he calls his next Yosemite shenanigan. Before we go, it's time to say hello to our KidNuz teachers and their classrooms. Thanks for your patience. We are working hard to get to everyone. First, to Mr. Halbert at the St. George School in Herman, Missouri, Mrs. Beaver at West Hampton Beach Elementary in West Hampton Beach, New York, Ms. Wood at Johnson Elementary in Columbus, Georgia, Mrs. K and her Batavia Bulldogs at San Rotolo Middle School in Batavia, Illinois, and Mrs. Gilmore and her KidNuz quiz-loving students at Hillside Elementary in Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll see you back here for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.